Why does your cat suddenly freeze and stare at a completely blank wall? No insect, no toy, no movement you can see. Just staring, sometimes for several minutes. Most people think my cat must be seeing a ghost. Others say cats can sense spirits. But if that's really true, why do millions of perfectly healthy cats do exactly the same thing? That's the mystery, and according to scientists who study feline behavior, the answer may have nothing to do with the supernatural at all. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your cat may not be staring at nothing. It may be responding to clues that have been there all along, clues your own senses were never designed to detect. Let's start with the most obvious explanation. Maybe there's actually something on the wall, a spider, a fly, a tiny insect. That certainly happens. But it doesn't explain something strange. Many owners carefully inspect the wall, find absolutely nothing, yet their cat keeps staring. If the insect is gone, why doesn't the staring stop? That's our first clue. Whatever has your cat's attention doesn't have to be visible at all. So what else could it be? At first, sound seems like the obvious answer. Cats can hear sounds humans often miss: tiny squeaks, faint scratching, and small movements inside walls that most people would never notice. That sounds like it solves the mystery, except it doesn't, because some cats stare at walls that are completely silent. No scratching, no mice, nothing. That's our second clue. Your cat isn't relying on just one sense. It's combining several at once. Here's what makes this interesting. Watch how your cat actually reacts. It doesn't run straight toward the wall, it freezes, almost like it's waiting. That's because movement is one of the most important clues a hunter can detect. Cats are incredibly sensitive to tiny motion: a spider shifting one leg, dust drifting through sunlight, a shadow changing as light moves across the room. Things insignificant to us can instantly grab a cat's attention. Now hearing and vision are working together, but there's still one question left. If your cat knows something is there, why doesn't it pounce right away? That's our biggest clue yet. Wild cats don't rush, they wait. Every second they stay still, they're gathering more information. Exactly where is it moving? Is it getting closer? To us, it looks like staring. To your cat, it's investigating. The wall never changed. The only thing that changed was how you understood what your cat was doing. But here's where many people get confused. Sometimes your cat stares, walks away, and never catches anything. Does that mean it imagined it? Not at all. Hunters don't investigate because they know something is there. They investigate because something suggested there might be. A smell, a sound, a tiny movement. Even a small change in the environment can trigger that instinct. Sometimes the clue simply disappears before your cat finds the source. The hunt just ends without you ever knowing what started it. Most wall staring is completely normal. But if your cat suddenly stares into space far more than usual and also seems confused, loses balance, or behaves differently, that's worth a vet visit. The staring itself isn't the concern. A sudden change in behavior is. So why does your cat stare at the wall? There probably isn't just one reason: tiny sounds, nearly invisible movement, and powerful hunting instincts often working together. So next time you catch your cat staring at what looks like nothing, don't assume it's supernatural. It's simply living in a world that's always been there. One it can sense moment by moment in ways most humans never notice. If you've ever walked over to check what your cat was staring at, only to find nothing, tell me in the comments. And if you enjoy the science behind everyday cat mysteries, subscribe, because what looks random to us usually isn't.